That stands for Helpful Hypermobility Hints for Health and Happiness. Today I want to talk to you about T-Rex arms. Why do we do this? I don't know. Actually, it's because we're actually not as stable in our wrists, so we end up falling here. We don't have as much strength to really hold us up into neutral, but also this kind of gives us some feedback into our joints to know where we are in space. So why should we fix this? Because this actually puts a lot of strain on your wrist, especially at night whenever you like to sleep a lot like this, if that looks familiar, okay? So I want to go over some different braces that'll help, hopefully, with different issues you may have with your wrist. So the first one, all these are going to be from Brace Lab, who I have worked with in the past. They've been very helpful with sending me different samples for me to try and use out with my patients, and I've gotten some really great feedback from them. They're not perfect, they may not be the best overall, but they're very comfortable. I think they're very reasonably priced as well. Again, not sponsored, in case you're getting angry about that or thing, okay? So the first one I want to talk to you about is the wristable right here. So this is what I'm wearing. This is not so much the T-Rex arms help. This is more if you're trying to push open a door. This is going to give you some gentle feedback in order to keep you from hyperextending your wrist too far, okay? So that's the first one that we can look at. I'm going to start from a little bit lighter ones to a little bit heavier ones, depending on hypermobility and different uses as well, okay? This one right here is going to be your standard kind of sports wrist brace. What I really like about this, it's got a little thumb loop, so you can actually have that hold the brace in place, okay? And I can single-handed hold that in place. I probably put a little bit too tight, but I was just doing this for demonstration's sake. Again, something you can kind of easily pack away if your wrist is hurting to kind of support you in both directions. So T-Rex arm check, pass. All right. All right, so this is another one of their sports. Okay. This one's gonna be a little bit more support throughout. This one is actually one of my favorites. It's very comfortable. It has a rigid, extra support on the front and the back here, okay? Definitely can't do any T-Rex arms with this one. But again, I really like the fabric. It's comfortable. That little area along the edges that a lot of braces have trouble with, it just kind of scratches your skin. I haven't had any trouble with this. So double thumbs up for this one. All right, this is going into their Care series. Yeah, okay. Hey, I found it. So you know about dysmetria, dyspraxia, this is a thing. We're like, what side of my body am I looking at? Okay, well, all right. So this is the Care brace here. It's got one thing I really like about this, it's supposed to make it easier for people like me apparently. They've got little dots in which one should go first. So this goes first here, and then it's got a 2-dot for the second one, okay? And that wraps around, and it's got a 2-dot for the Velcro there. Okay, this one's a little bit small for me, but you've got a little bit more room to work with. It's less rigid, but again, feels comfortable. Easy to put on. It's my favorite. So this is the one from, again, Push Brace, that is it's not the most rigid, but it's got a actual rigid piece right here. The form that it goes is to support your wrist, and it fits in here like a glove. You can mold these metal parts a little bit, okay? You've got, what are you making a face about?
Like a glove.
Like a glove. Okay, so again, this conforms to your wrist right here. You can mold it a little bit to your hand. There is another one they have that has a plastic insert that you can actually heat and mold more. I don't have that one because I need this to reach several different patients. And then you can strap this around to get a little bit more added support if you need it. Okay. I recommend a lot of my patients who are dealing with wrist pain at night to sleep with these, because I ask them, like, do you have the T-Rex arms at night? And they're like, no, of course I don't. And then I have them kind of check, and they wake up in that full T-Rex napping position. And so really can't get T-Rex arms with this one, okay? Nothing, all right? So again, we're looking at wrists. Bracelab is the company. Feel free to comment if you have any questions on anything. I really like this company. I am not sponsored as many as people think I am. But I just want to find the products that work best. If you have any recommendations for anything else, I would love to hear from you about these, because I, again, want to find the best that's going to be for my patients and for everybody else out there. So thank you so much.